Oprah, please read Runaway!
Friday night, a Jackson businesswoman's long, hard road to success, a modern-day rags to riches story.
10 years ago, her husband left, draining their bank account and kidnapping one of her young sons. With only a small amount of money, she bought a basket full of wristwatches, selling them one at a time at the flea market to survive.
Never forget where I come from, what made me today who I am. So those are people here, they remember then Jeannie is still same Jeannie, and I hadn't changed. And hopefully by reading my book from the beginning to the end, appreciate life.
You know, my philosophy is do what makes your heart sing and the money will follow, and I believe that choice is the most important word in our language. If you ain't loving life, change it. And the good news is that you can, but that also you're the only one who can. And so I find this story is incredibly compelling because it demonstrates all of that, and that, you know, it's not really so much what happens to us in this life, but how we feel about it, how we react to it, what we choose to do about it. Jeannie just serves as a remarkable example to people everywhere that you can have the life of your dreams. You have to persevere, and she did against staggering odds.
Well, I've known Jeannie for over 20 years, and I've known most of these stories, but actually, like, reading them is such an inspiration. The way that, you know, she tells her stories, and it really touched my heart, and I recommend it to everybody, especially young women. My daughter started working for her when she was 14 years old, and she was just such a tremendous influence on my child and her work ethic, and I think she got a lot of that from her.
I could relate to so many of the things that had happened to her. When I started reading this book, I started on a morning, and it was on my day off. And at midnight, I could have finished that book in 15 more minutes, but it was so good that I knew if I finished it, I wouldn't be able to read it the next day. So I had to make myself put the book down so that the next morning with a cup of coffee I could finish it, and I would have it for 2 days. I've already read it for the second time. Jeannie, I love you. Thank you for sharing yourself with us.
So glad I came here, especially Mississippi. This is where I call home. Everyone that I have met, they opened their heart for me.